Hello. Finesse France Productions, back again. I'm the victim, remember? The victim of a corporation, a big corporation's crime. I'm here today to conclude this video that I have to do on YouTube because, you know, I'm not allowed to have any press about being the biggest victim in America of a corporation crime for 14 years. I took VIACOM Incorporated to court. Oh, that was Tina Marie. Oh, do I miss Tina Marie. She was so great, wasn't she? I don't know how she died, but she just up and died. I don't know. Very strange. Anyway, I'm here to conclude what happened to me as a victim of a corporation's crime. I had to sue VIACOM Incorporated for copyright infringement and fraud. Right? I submitted my work, some of my work, one of my projects, to VIACOM Incorporated in year 2000. This guy named Ethan, I really don't know his name offhand, but I do have court papers here. Maybe I can read his name from here. This, you know, this is a complaint. This complaint right here was sent to the Justice Department April 11th, 2011. April 11th, 2011. This right here, this complaint to Eric Holder has never been answered. I'm not saying, you know, the Justice Department, you know, I'm not saying it's his fault, but all I know is I was treated like shit. Talked down to, laughed at, as if I'm a victim, I'm supposed to be laughed at. As if I'm supposed to feel bad because a corporation victimized me. You know, their mindset is, oh, you're just a little nigger. What? Are you serious? Oh, they can steal from you. You're nobody but a little nigger. Well, I know you're not trying to sue Viacom. Well, you know, they can steal from you if they want to. They have power, they're rich, they're Jewish, they run New York, they're powerful, and they're not too keen on black people. I'm not saying everyone is like that. I'm not saying all companies is like that. This is the way I was treated. Okay? I believe that I'm intelligent enough to explain to you that I'm a victim. I think I'm intelligent enough to sue someone who victimized me. But, oh, no, you're not allowed, Negro, to sue someone like VIACOM Incorporated. That is not your doing. You're just a little nigger from Detroit. Yeah, so what? You submitted your stuff to them. Oh, who cares? They have power. You know they own Paramount Pictures. This is what people told me. And lawyers. Oh my God, these evil fucking lawyers in New York who feel that because you're black, you're supposed to be victimized. Oh, aren't you used to being victimized? What are you trying to sue for? Oh, you know what they did? You wouldn't believe what they did. They actually got in touch with the... I'm sorry. They actually got in touch with the Bar Association. You know where you can get a lawyer? I was wondering why I was getting run around for so many years, and they was telling me all kinds of bullshit about, oh no, lawyers, you can't afford it, da 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 da. I'm like, well, what the hell you know about me? What do you know? I said, I'm a victim. I shouldn't have to have a lawyer if the DA, the Manhattan DA department, oh, they treated me like shit too, honey. What? Be a victim in New York and be black and see how they treat you. They feel that the Justice Department doesn't belong to you. That's the people's house. That's victims' houses. Those are our public homes to go to when we become victims, right? To fill out the complaint with the FBI. I have 3 complaints with the FBI. They treated me like shit too. Oh my God. I have never been treated so badly in my life. Being a victim. I mean, what am I supposed to do, people? And I advise you too, if you're a victim of a corporation's crime, oh, they gonna try to kill you like they tried to do me. They sent 2 men over to my other apartment in Riverdale. VIACOM Incorporated, James Rosenfield, Michael D. Frickles, who's the counsel of VIACOM Incorporated, right? They don't like to cooperate with the law. They don't even care about the law. I love the law, okay? Now, I won an appeal. I won an appeal all by myself. And I was still victimized. Criminal law. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it, but I just hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. I'm just like you. I just happen to be a writer, actress, creator. I just create my own stuff because I'm an African American. You know, Shonda Rhimes, I love her. But I was way before Shonda Rhimes. But I just been abused. But thank God she's there. But I want to be there too. You know what I mean? My career started in writing and creating for television way back in the 90s. But they've been stealing my stuff for so long. I've been fighting them in court. They never showed up in court. And tried to get a dismissal, an illegal dismissal. Can you believe that? An illegal dismissal at the federal court. Something that belonged to me. I'm a copyright holder. I abide by the law because they say, copyright your stuff, Finesse. Okay, copyright. I got the copyrights. If you want them, I have them. I just want to show you guys something. All of these are complaints. This is a complaint to the Justice Department in Washington, D.C., April 11th, 2011. Calling my private investigator. Oh God, I had to. The private investigators, they got in touch with me because they see me being abused in court. I think they used to be feds, I don't know, they opened up their own business. You know, I think they used to be, you know, people of the law, big people of the law. But they say they were so tired of corruption, you know what I mean? Well, not the law, people. It's not, the law is written, right? The law says what it says. But the people that work for the law, they abuse it. They go behind the corner. Who's watching them? Who's watching them? The other crooks? So you have crooks watching crooks, right? I know, sad, right? It's very sad, I know. But you know, we're people of goodwill. We're good people. Good people that just want to live our lives. We don't want to use corruption. I don't want to sleep my way to the top. I don't have to sleep. I won't sleep my way. There ain't no Kim Kardashian up in this piece. Okay? And all those little sluts that, you know, you have on TV acting like they're business women. Give me a break. All of these reality so-called shows with these African-American women. I mean, well, you know, belittling themselves for a couple of dollars. I'm a real writer, a real creator. This is what they don't like. Because I write up great things that African-Americans did. I just want to introduce the world to who we are. The great inventors. You wouldn't even be sitting on a toilet stool, people, if it wasn't for a black man. Why are we treated so badly in this country? Racism is out of control. It is out of, they want to, see what they want to do is, they want to continue to talk about Iraq and all, but I'm going to tell you something. They don't want to talk about racism. Racism is the biggest issue in this country. And I can understand white people, you know, standing there saying, oh, I you know, give money to the dogs and to the animals and to the white whales. And if you notice, they always connecting on everything but racism. Nobody has never stood up for black people. And we're the ones that was enslaved, kidnapped. Didn't ask to come here, but when we came here, we found out our cousins, who were the Indians, were murdered and raped, and their country was stolen from them, and we had to work in a place that was stolen. That was our cousin's place. We were stolen from a beautiful place in Africa that we loved. Okay? for this. For our children to be shot in the street by cops that hate. I don't understand why they hate. We didn't ask to be here. We built this country. We gave you everything. We never got paid. I'm not going to get that deep right now. I'm going to get back on VIACOM Incorporated. And then I'm going to tell you about SONY. SONY and This Is It. No. It's SONY stole Michael the Making. I created, Michael was doing so bad, man, in 2008. He was after the other trial, the second trial, I met Michael with the first trial. I was working at SONY SONY over there on 555 Madison Avenue. I was a security personnel. That's when they, if you see a bomb, they sending the girl to do all the dirty work, right? I remember Mariah Carey, she was, I think she was marrying Tommy Mottola, or she had just married Tommy Mottola, and really, and Sony's style was just, I think, Caroline Kennedy's husband, he was the architect, for the new Sony establishment. Very nice man. Caroline Kennedy's husband. Great work he does. Very, very good architect. And I remember when Jackie Onassis died, I told him, I said, oh my God, I ran into Caroline Kennedy's husband. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, what can you say about, how could you say anything to someone, and they lose their mother-in-law or whatever. It's just sad, Anyway, getting back to the business at hand, I gave Michael's right-hand man my card. I told him, I said, look, I write for television. You know what I mean? Michael should start, getting into more television productions and maybe he can produce one of my shows, right? Vintage soul music that never gets old, which VIACOM Incorporated turned into Say It Loud. And then they hired Quincy Jones, right? So when Quincy Jones found out that I found out that he was stealing my stuff, right? It was really bizarre. He got in touch with Oprah Winfrey, his best friend, and he told Oprah, he said, look, Oprah, I need your help. Oh, she was glad to help him take me down. She didn't want the black girl on TV. Thank God for Shonda Rhimes, huh? Oprah had anything to do with it. Like she destroyed my career. Oprah actually helped destroy my career, people. She knows she did. And her name is on these court papers too. But what happened was, James Rosenfield, he used a conspiracy and corruption on my court case. Can you believe that? Can you believe the things that happened? And corruption and evil and in courthouses and you wanna protect your courts. I actually put my life on the line. I actually put my life on the line for Thurgood Marshall. Because in my mind, Thurgood was telling me, you get your ass back to that court. I'm telling you, the man was talking to me from his spirits. I say, I can't do it, they won't let me. He said, hey, won't let you. You are a law-abiding citizen. You have a right to use that courthouse. If they're using corruption on you, that's something they're gonna have to face. Okay? So Thurgood Marshall was speaking to me, and the Second Circuit, I accused that, hey, something is going on with these two courts so close together with Loretta A. Prescott and Deborah Betts. And so many judges was on this case because VIACOM Incorporated didn't want to face the law. They're above the law, they abuse the law, and they only use the people who work for the law to pay them money so they can't face the law, people. The LAW, that's all we have. Hold on to it. Don't go out there and hurt people and get yourself in trouble. Go to the law. I know they don't help you a lot of times because a lot of them are corrupt. But you have to make them help you. Those offices are there for us. I remember I got a letter back from the Attorney General's office because I wrote Eric Steiderman. I wrote Eric Steiderman. I gave him a complaint. This is a complaint. Never got any feedback for months. I had to keep calling them and begging them, say, look, I'm a victim. Please help me. My life is in danger. Got no help from the Attorney General's office. Sent me a letter the other day saying, oh, our office. I'm like, what you mean, our? You mean us, right? These are not your offices. The FBI do not belong to the people that work there. The people that work there are the people that's supposed to help us. Can you dig it? The FBI treated me like crap. They had three complaints on VIACOM Incorporated and the corruption they did. That's why I have to come to YouTube. I think I had something to do with YouTube because in Vintage Soul Music Never Gets Old, we was going to get all the videotapes of everybody. I have my copyright. You can read you can read it, baby. I have proof with stuff. I go by the law, that's all I do, but the law helps me, but the people that work for the law uses corruption. Who's watching them? Who's watching them when, I don't know, the Justice Department, the Congress, the Senate, the police, the DA, Attorney General, the Inspector General. Oh, honey, I went to them all. Sarah Sadowski. I think she was with the, I've been so abused. I've been so abused living in New York. I came out here from Detroit. I opened up my own production company because I wasn't trying to sleep my way to no motherfucking top. Excuse the expression. I'm sorry, I don't mean to curse. You can bleep that out. My private investigator standing over there, he's laughing at me. You know, I can't show his face because he's put his life on the line to help me. And I thank God for him. I thank God that he seen me in court getting abused and he got my attention. He approached me and he said, what they're doing to you, is so evil and I'm going to help you the best I can. I'm not a lawyer. And the Bar Association, I haven't been treated fairly by anybody. And snakes in the grass, like I went to Milton Alamari, who is an African the Black Star News. Do you know he stabbed me in my back and held Viacom? Oh, the money is good, honey. People will sell their soul for the money. They see the money, you know, a big nice piece of chunk of money. They can get them a new office or a new house while finesse friends is damn near starving to death. Because I'm trying to get my rights, that's all. You know, I don't know if there's anybody out there that can help me. The press won't help me. I went to ABC, CBS, NBC. Well, all of them are against me too. Because NBC, they stole a lot of my stuff. You ever heard of The Voice? Guess where they stole that up? They stole that right off my website. The Voice. That's not theirs. The Voice. You know why? I wrote up a column about Tina Marie. When she died, I was very saddened. It sickened me. So, you know, in Detroit, being from Detroit, you know, we used to say, hey, that's The Voice, baby. She's The Voice. Anyone that can sing, that can sign, they have The Voice. So I wrote this in one of my web columns, and NBC, you know, Ellen DeGeneres, you know, the opening of her show, took it from Vintage Soul Music Never Gets Old. The opening of Vintage Soul is Dancing with the Stars, Singing with the Stars, right? I think Jimmy Fallon got that one. Singing with the Stars, that's not Jimmy Fallon's. They stole that from me. Okay, Singing with the Stars, making the stars sing songs from soul music. It's in my treatment, people. Vintage Soul Music, they just chopped up everything and just stole it for themselves. And I'm just here to get my rights. I'm just here to protect my property and get the money that they owe me. Being the Viacom never showed up in court, they defaulted. But then they used